Well, you know, I think that once you decide the level that you want to compete at in youth sport, it becomes even more paramount that you have a plan to stay there. And so recruiting is the big part. You can't just recruit, you know, marginal players. I think you have to shoot for the stars and blue chip kids. You don't always get them, but you know, we were fortunate this year. The 3 or 4 kids that we did add, they're all going to make significant impacts on their team. You know, when I started as a student athlete, we started chasing the University of Alberta and Claire Drake, and their bar was set at nationals and winning nationals every year. Our coach at the time was Dave King, and we decided that bar needed to be our bar, and we've done everything we can to maintain and see if we can't do that. That's got to be the goal. I mean, we choose to be an elite program, and to do that you have to have expectations. Going to nationals, you have to finish in the top 2 positions in Canada West to give yourself a shot, I believe. You know, home ice advantage is really important in playoffs, so yeah, that's a goal for sure. Well, you know, the preseason is a tough thing to measure. It really is. I mean, you can push really hard as a coach and try to get the maximum out of your kids in the preseason. And sometimes what you do is you don't allow some of your first-year kids to get, you know, their feet wet and get accustomed to it. So you want to try and get as many people through the preseason as possible. You know, people always say, well, you always want to play Alberta. Well, you do. They're the measuring stick. And so whenever I play Alberta, the intensity is, you know, it's middle of September and guys have been on the ice for 2 weeks, and their veterans and our veterans act like it's mid-March. And, you know, the first starts flying a little bit, but, you know, there's no ill will there. It's just the way it is. And we always look forward to playing them. Same with Manitoba, huge rivalry. It got a little bit combustible there with them as well, but it's just everybody trying to make their mark.